Hello. That's hi in English, but do you know that it was the name of the friend on the other end of the telephone when Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone? So he actually called out to his friend and said, "Hello?" Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Wednesday, May 2nd, 2018, and here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. The mystery has been solved. Where did the gift that France's Emmanuel Macron gave to US President Donald Trump? Macron gifted Trump a European sessile oak tree, a tree from an area that was very important in World War I. France wanted to thank the US for being so integral in bringing peace to the world in times of war. But that tree went missing, people thought. Now it's been announced that the tree, like any living plant or fruit brought into the US, is being inspected for parasites or bugs, just so other trees don't get infected. Many countries don't allow plants and seeds to come into the country without a special certificate or permission. Number 2. American animated series The Simpsons has broken all records on April 29th after it aired its 636th episode. With this, it has become the longest-running scripted TV show in history. It's now ahead of the US show Gunsmoke, which ran for 635 episodes between 1955 and 1975. With its first episode in 1989, The Simpsons has been running successfully and is now in its 29th session. Number 3. NASA is going to launch a mission to study the deep interior of the red planet Mars this week. The lander mission will study the deep interior of the heart of Mars to find out how all rocky planets formed, including Earth and its moon. Space missions often occur using a lander, orbiter, or a rover. A lander is a vehicle which lands on the surface, or for example, a planet, and stays at one place performing all its functions. A rover moves around the surface of the planet, while an orbiter only orbits the planet and studies it from a distance without coming into physical contact with its surface. And now for today's mega matter. There's a strong debate going on in India. The UNESCO World Heritage Site of the Red Fort has been adopted by a private company for 5 years for its maintenance and upkeep. Activists and historians have raised concerns over the government's move, but the government believes that the makeover of the Red Fort will not change the structure of the monument. Only limited access will be given to the private company, which will provide world-class facilities to tourists coming to visit the place. The government has opened up 98 monuments as part of its Adopt a Monument scheme, which include the Jantar Mantar, the Taj Mahal, the Khajuraho temples, the Sen Temple in Konark, the Elephanta Caves in Maharashtra, Nahargarh Fort in Jaipur, Jaisalmer Fort, amongst many other famous ones you may have heard of. It helps the government make money, plus it puts someone else with a better vision in charge to maintain the monument. The Archaeological Survey of India will track if any harm is done to any monument. India has an extremely rich heritage, and we often are disturbed when we see an important part of our history crumbling. This may help. At least we have to give it a chance, else we can review the progress after 5 years. Today's word of the day is quarantine. That's to inspect or check. And finally, for today's quote of the day, every moment happens twice, inside and outside, and they are two different histories. That's a quote by Zadie Smith in White Teeth. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyanti@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Dipti Auntie. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?